identifying houses of worship, churches, synagogue, and mosques as essential places that provide essential services.
President Trump demands governors reopen all houses of worship, calling them essential, as you just heard. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Dan Tilkin. Jennifer is off tonight. The president also saying if states do not reopen those buildings, I will override the governors. Our Travis Tyke is watching out for you. So, Travis, what did you find out?
And those comments sparked several different questions, and the first of which really is, does the president actually have the capacity to override governors during this time? Now, I spoke with several legal experts today on the matter, and all were unanimous in saying that unless there is an obscure federal law they are unaware of, the president does not have the power to directly override the governor's decision to keep churches locked down.
I think it seems extremely unlikely the president would be able to do that lawfully. The president's commander-in-chief. So basically that means the president gets to decide how to fight a war. Now we talk about, the rhetoric of this is a war we're in, but obviously this is not a armed conflict. So it would be hard to see the president's commander-in-chief power as applying in any way.
We heard from Washington State Governor Jay Inslee's office saying he continues to work with spiritual leaders and health experts to identify ways to do this safely. While we have read the president's comments, there is no order, and we think he understands at this point that he can't dictate what states can or cannot open. I have not yet heard back from Oregon Governor Kate Brown's office here. So, of course, this comes on the heels of a lawsuit against the state. Now, 10 churches have sued Governor Brown, stating her emergency powers over places of worship actually expired on April 6th. Kevin Mannix, the attorney representing some of the plaintiffs in that case, says he appreciates the president's encouragement, but there is also not a direct way for the president to override the governor's power. However, if you're looking for an indirect way, this is how Kevin Mannix says it could be done. The president does have the capacity to withhold federal funds to states that maybe not going along with his wishes. We'll have more coming up on KOIN 6 News at 5.